So I've had some questions about the best way to send out a sign up for parents to use for parent-teacher conferences, whether the best way would be to have them sign up on a Google Calendar or to use Sign Up Genius. While all of those are great ways to do it, my favorite way is probably to use Google Forms. So I'm going to show you today how I would use Google Forms to have parents sign up for parent-teacher conferences. So this is what a Google form looks like. So I just have some of the basics that they would need to fill out, the student's name, the parent's name, and then the time that they would like to meet. So in a regular form, parents would fill out the names and then they would select their time that they would like to come in and meet. And then they would submit and that information would be sent to me. The next parent would do the same. The problem with forms is that each parent could select the same time. And so that makes it not really the best thing to use for parent-teacher conferences. But there's a workaround with that by using an add-on. And so I want to show you that today because it really makes this one of my favorite ways to do parent-teacher conferences. So if I want to start with a form, I'm just going to go to my Google Drive and click New, and I'm going to do a new form. So I title the form whatever I want to title it, and then type in a description. That's where I will put the directions for the parents. And then I would enter the information that I want parents to send to me. So, of course, I would need them to send their name. And I want that to be a short answer question so they can type in their name. And I want to be sure to click required because I don't want to get any without names. I would not know who was coming to that conference. So that is a required one. Then I'm going to click the plus to add a new question. In addition to the parent's name, I also want to have the student's name because I don't always know without looking up at the beginning of the year that connection. So I'm going to type student's name. And that's also going to be a short answer so they can type in the name, and that is also required. I want to know that information. And then I'm going to add one more question, which is going to be choose a date and time. And it automatically thinks that I want to have a date here since I had date in the question there, but I don't really want to use that option. So I'm going to click on this down arrow over here. And you would probably think that multiple choice would be the best selection for this. And then you could have, different dates and times listed, and then they would choose the one that they want. But the add-on that we're going to use today, while it used to work great with multiple choice, there's been some known bugs with that, some known problems, and the add-on creator has no control over that. It's some changes that Google has made. And so they now recommend to use drop-down boxes. It just helps the reliability of the way that the add-on works. So I'm going to choose drop-down. And I'm going to put my options here. So maybe October 4th, 3 o'clock to 3:20. October 4th, 3:30 to 3:50. Let's do a couple more. So we'll add October 5th, 7 o'clock to 7:20. And we'll do one more. How about October 5th, 7:30 to 7:50. So those are the times that I would like to have conferences. You could type in as many as you would like there. And then remember to click required so that they have to do that. And so I'm ready to use this form, except remember every parent is going to be able to choose any of these that they would like. So multiple parents may choose the same date and time, and that's just not going to work. So I need to use a special add-on that is going to help this work for me. So if you need to add an add-on in Google Forms, you're going to go to the menu, which is the 3 dots at the top, and go down to add-ons. And that will pull up the add-ons in like the Chrome store here. So one of the first ones that pop up because it's very popular is Choice Eliminator 2. So you can use that one. Choice Eliminator is the add-on that I'm going to show you today. There are a couple of different versions of it. Choice Eliminator 2 used to be the most reliable, but it's had some bugs that haven't quite been worked out since Google has done some updates. So there is a possibility that with Choice Eliminator 2, that two parents who have the form open at the same time could still possibly choose the same time. So they're actually recommending that you use Choice Eliminator Lite right now. I'm going to type that in up here and search for that. So when I do a search for it, you see it pulls up Choice Eliminator Lite and a couple of different options for Choice Eliminator 2. So I'm going to go with Choice Eliminator Lite since that's the one that they're recommending at this time. And you can see that I already have it, which is why it doesn't say free right here for me to click on. It says manage because I already have that one installed. So to install it, you would just click on free when that button pops up there and it will install it. So since mine is already installed, I'm going to click the X to close out of that. Now, once you have an add-on installed, you're going to find it at the puzzle piece at the top. That is your add-ons that you already have and can manage. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to go down to Choice Eliminator Lite. And I'm going to choose Configure for this form. And then over on the right-hand side, it's going to pop up. And you see a warning pop up. And that is because it's warning me to use the drop-down question type instead of multiple choice for better reliability, because there are some known issues that have been happening with this one. So I'm going to close that out. And okay, I see the warning there. So what Choice Eliminator does is that when someone uses the form and chooses one of the choices, it then eliminates that choice so that others cannot choose it. So the only question that I added that has multiple choices there was the choose a date and time. So that's the only option I have. That happens to be the one that I want to use eliminate choices for. So I'm going to click the little down arrow and check eliminate choices. It has saved that, so I'm going to close this out. So now I'm going to preview this and show you what it looks like and how it works. So to preview, I'm going to go click on the eyeball. And here is the form. So I see what it looks like. So I'm going to pretend that I'm a parent, because when you want to send the form to your parents, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to click on the eyeball at the top to preview the form. And then this is the link that you will want to send them. You'll just want to copy that up there. So you're actually viewing it how the parents would see it, and you'll copy the link then and send it to them. You don't want to send them the one that is in edit view. So click on the eyeball to view the form, and then that's the link that you will want to send them. So I am a parent, and I'm going to type in my name, student's name, and then I'm going to go down and choose a date and time. So let's say I wanted to meet with a teacher on October 4th at 3 o'clock. I'm going to select that time and click submit. All right, so my response has been recorded to the teacher. So I'm actually going to close this out now. And I am going to go and find that form. That's actually a different one that I have created. So here's my form. And I find that in my drive, and then I can click on the responses tab to view the responses. So I can see that Amanda has signed up for her student Chloe at that date and time. So if I'm getting a lot of responses and want to view them all at once, I can click on the green here to actually create a spreadsheet. So I'm just going to create a new spreadsheet. And so here is my option. So Amanda has signed up for the student Chloe at this date and time. So that's an easy way to get all of your responses. Now I am going to click on the eyeball up here to show you that if another parent goes and looks at this form and they complete the form, so let's say that Andy is completing this for his son and he goes to choose his date and time, that now instead of 4 dates and times, there are only 3 here. October 4th at 3 o'clock no longer shows because that time has been eliminated. Someone else has already chosen that, so it's no longer an option. So he would choose his date and time and submit. So I hope that that is an easy way to